welcome back to my channel. It's me, Maggie. Today we're going to be doing my morning and night skin routine. Someone asked for it in the comments of one of my previous videos, so I thought, okay. I don't know how interesting this will be, but first things first is you gotta put your fanciest robe on. And here is my skin before. I wouldn't say it's like flawless like the person said. I definitely still get breakouts around my period. I have pores, I have redness, but also you have to put on a fun headband. I have way too many fun headbands, but we're gonna go in with this little devil one. And these are one of those like facial dermaplaning razor things. I get these at Walmart or Marshalls or TJ Maxx, anywhere like that. I like this one because I realized when I was filling this, it looks like a flamenco. But I will either take a face oil or a aloe vera gel, and I'll apply that all over my face. And I have this one from my Ipsy Boxycharm that I got, and it's called the Conserving Beauty Conserve Your Face Oil, and it's just a face oil. I mean, it has vitamin E, deeply moisturizes. I like this on its own too. But again, I used to use aloe vera. If that's what you have, you go for it. But I'm going to use the face oil. I just feel like it adds a nice slickness to your skin. Especially, it's like when you shave your legs. You don't want to shave it dry. And I just go ham and I get all of that peach fuzz and dead skin off of my face. And I honestly really feel like this is really beneficial to my skin. It gets rid of all that yucky texture and the peach fuzz, which you can have peach fuzz on your face if you want, but for me, I feel like it makes my skincare and my makeup apply a lot more flawlessly. And this is like super satisfying to do. Dermatologists also say that dermaplaning will improve acne and help with removing fine lines. I don't know how much that is true, but I feel like my skin looks pretty good for being 30. Not that that's old, but I do get commonly asked if I'm in show choir, so I must be doing something right to look like a teenager. But I really do think it makes my skin just feel so buttery soft and just help get that buildup your face can get after a while. And these are also really good to get your eyebrows. I always do underneath my eyebrows there or around to really shape them out. And it's just nice and quick. You just want to be careful and not to cut yourself. And I wouldn't go in with any of those like acid peels or toners that are like more acidic after doing one of these, because your skin is going to feel a little bit sensitive. I do show one later that I really like to use like once a week, but I filmed that at a different time so that it wouldn't irritate my skin further, because essentially you are scraping like your face and it will irritate it if you put something acidic on it like that. After we're done with that, you always want to make sure you clean your blade off for next time, and we're going to go ahead and cleanse our face. I used to use a cleansing balm, which I really do love. I just don't have any right now, and I'm trying to use up this First Aid Beauty cleansing oil and makeup remover. It's like a 2-in-1 product. I again got this in my Boxycharm, which is an amazing deal if you have that, because it's usually $26, and I definitely didn't pay $26 for just one of those. But definitely check out like Marshalls or TJ Maxx. They always have one of those. But this is probably the most common cleanser that I use. There's another one I use that is a more moisturizing goat milk one, and I also again got that in my Boxycharm. But there's so many good cleansers out there. It's just really catered to what type of skin type you have, and I would definitely say I would say normal to combination. Like the outside of my face is a little bit more drier, and my T-zone is where I get more oily. After we have cleaned off all of that cleanser and all the hair that we removed from our face, we're left nice and squeaky clean. I would definitely say I don't do this every morning, especially during the week. I don't even wash my face during the morning, during the week as much, because I just don't have time, and I noticed my skin does better like that. But we do go ahead and go with the Milk Dew pH Balancing Moisture Milk Toner, and it has like a bit of a rose milky scent. But I really like this toner specifically because it has a little bit more of a hydrating property, especially after that nice shave we did. We need a little bit more hydration. I don't think it matters what vitamin C serum you use. I got this at Marshalls, but I've used so many different types of vitamin C and they've all worked really good for me. But that is something I've definitely introduced into my skincare routine at least a year and a half now. It helps reduce wrinkles, produce collagen, increases production of that, aids wounds, acne healing, helps with evening out the skin tone, hyperpigmentation, brightens the complexion, and it's just super nice. And it's a great base to do your gua sha with. If you're wondering why I hold my mouth, I saw people who do gua sha like intensely do this, and I think it's something about pulling your skin, so now I do it. But I have this body one that I actually prefer to use on my face as well as my body, just because it's so big and it really does the job. But I always make sure to bring it down the neck because it is a lymphatic drainage thing. And I honestly, when I don't get to do this during the week, I can tell my face is so much more puffier just from the fluids in your face. And then if you have allergies, it doesn't help there. I do have a smaller one to really like carve out those cheekbones, but my husband even does this, and I really do tell the difference in the liftingness of my face and it being less puffy and a little bit more chiseled, especially here on my jawline. It really helps with that. And it's just super de-stressing and therapeutic, especially if you've had a long week or a stressful day or a headache or whatnot. It just is like nice to take 10 to 15 minutes and just do this to your face and your body to help with any of that tension you're feeling or that puffiness. But I really suggest it. I really think it has done a lot for my skin, because I feel like when you're pulling all that drainage out of your face, it's less likely to cause like inflammation or acne. And I do feel like the only time I break out anymore is just from my period. Next is a nice daily COSRX oil-free lotion with birch sap. And I love this. I recently got this, I think this year for my birthday, and it smells like a spa. And I think something with the birch sap is supposed to have a more long-lasting hydration to it or something from what I'm reading. And maybe that's the scent I'm smelling, because it's just so luxurious and juicy. This is one of those moisturizers I could use during the day and at night. It's just so nice and light and hydrating. I'm really glad I picked it up. It is a little bit more on the pricey side. I think it was about $20 to $25 from Ulta, but I say it's definitely worth it. I haven't had any issues with it, so that's always good. And again, this is like the time to really do that nice face massaging with it. But I feel like you could already tell how much more hydrated, less dull, and less red my skin looks from doing all of this. Next is something new I've been adding to my skincare routine. It's the Joseon Glow Deep Serum Rice Plus. I'm not even going to try to butcher that. I saw this Korean skin girly I watch online, and she uses this every single day, and her skin looks like flawless. So I wanted to try it out. It's supposed to protect your skin from dark spots and hyperpigmentation. I definitely do think it has helped with all of that, especially if you have old acne scars. It definitely helps fade those, and it just makes your skin look like a donut or like glass dewy skin. I don't know if this is the right time to be putting it on an ice roller, but I usually do it now because I feel like if I ice roll at the beginning, that closes my pores, and I want to depuff my face even more. So I do it towards the end just because I feel like, I don't know, it just helps more towards the end than it would, I feel like, at the beginning. I don't know if that's the right order to be doing it, but that is what I do. I feel like this really adds to the steps, really snatches my face out, and as well, it just feels so nice and cooling and refreshing. And again, it's like a nice little therapy session with this big boy. And I prefer these ones over those tiny jade ones. Those jade ones last for like 2 seconds and then it's warm. These ones you keep in the freezer and they're perfect for your face. I also run it down underneath my chin and on my neck, and it's technically a body one, so anytime I'm sore from working out, I will rub it on my legs, and it really helps. I think another key ingredient to my skin looking nice is I definitely have been trying to take my vitamins every day because I'm getting older, so I need to start doing that. And I drink so much water every day, so I feel like that definitely helps with keeping acne at bay and keeping my skin nice and clear and hydrated. I can especially tell when I haven't drank enough water, my skin just gets so dry and crusty, so that definitely does help in the long run. Another step that every single person on this planet should be taking is applying a SPF to your face. I use the Hawaiian Tropic Weightless Hydration Lotion, and it has SPF 30. It's about $10 at Walmart. I love this. As you can tell, I'm almost empty, but this doesn't make my face feel greasy or gross or leave a white cast like other face sunscreens, but this will really help you with anti-aging, obviously keeping the sun rays off your skin and preventing, well, hopefully preventing cancer. But there's my skin, nice and juicy and plump. It looks a lot better. I feel like it looks a little bit more snatched, smoother, a little bit less red. My nose is always going to be a little bit redder. At the end of the day, I do like to wash everything off, like makeup wise, with the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser, but the CeraVe ones are also really good. I've been just trying to use this up. I got it in my Boxycharm. Again, love Boxycharm for getting to try out more bougie skincare and makeup. Very fun. A newer thing that I've been introducing into my skincare, I would say for a few years now, is the retinol. I've been trying out the Good Molecules 1% Retinol Night Oil, and then I've also really loved the e.l.f. Advanced Night Retinol Serum. Retinols are for like anti-aging and also help with like acne and stuff. And the thing about retinols is you always want to make sure you wear SPF the next day, because it can cause further damage just because heightened sun sensitivity. So definitely wear your SPF every single day. A lot of them say you can use them 3 times a night, but I will do at least like maybe Monday through Friday, and then maybe skip a few times. And then I also have this retinol eye cream that I like to use under my eyes. It's just another one I got in my Boxycharm. All of this is really from my Boxycharm, which is good that I'm using it up. To fill it all in, I like using this Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. Like I said, it's like kind of a bougier product, but I got it in my Boxycharm, and it just makes my face feel so enriched and moisturized, especially after a long day, especially during the winter. I definitely need it. Just always make sure to bring all these products down your neck, and I always end it by doing my Gua Sha. I like to do it morning and night when I can and when I remember to, just because I really do feel like I see the benefits from it. Other things I wanted to mention that I also do are some peels. I have one from The Ordinary. It's the one that looks like blood. AHA 30% plus BHA 2% peeling solution. It definitely burns and feels like itchy on your face for the first few minutes, but you usually only leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes before you take it off. But it is important to not use retinol after this, but I've noticed that it makes any fine lines I have really disappear. And I also love the Glow Recipe Watermelon Sleep Mask. If I'm ever feeling like super parched, I will wear one of those to bed. I don't know if this was interesting or helpful, but hopefully maybe you picked up some new products that you're interested in trying, or things that you never thought to include in your regimen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Bye!